As a parent, when you have one child who's going through something difficult, it does take a lot of focus, it takes a lot of energy. But what about the sibling, and how do you take care of them?
Yeah, Mary Kay Olson is a teacher. She is a speaker, an author, and a mom of two who co-wrote a book just about this with her son. She's here to tell us a little bit more about her experience parenting a sibling to a child with an illness and to offer some advice. Mary Kay, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about your family.
So my husband, Brad, and I, we live up in Rogers. And with our two kids, Eli and Ella. Eli is a freshman at Gustavus.
This is an old picture.
And, oh yes, very old.
Beauties.
Thank you. And Ella is a senior at Rogers High School. And Ella was born with a rare genetic disorder called Currarino triad syndrome. And the biggest thing with this syndrome was she had a mass on the base of her spine, which did a lot of damage to her intestines. She had 4 surgeries the first year of her life and has had 10 up to this point. She's doing amazing now.
Good.
And yeah, we're so proud of her.
So how old was she? She had problems from the beginning?
Yeah, she was diagnosed at 7 months old.
And your son's the older one.
Yes.
So this has been going on for a majority of his life as well.
Exactly.
At least most that he can remember, right?
Exactly.
So he would have been how old when?
He was 18 months old when she was born.
Right.
So yeah, it's been the majority of his life.
It's very important to pay attention to that other child. And it's not as if you had forgotten him, but there's so much energy and focus on her.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just can't help it, but they start to feel that way, that like no one cares what's going on with them.
Exactly. We actually weren't aware until one day after church when he said, "Mom, why does everybody say they're praying for Ella and no one says they're praying for me? And why does everybody get Ella a present after a surgery or a procedure and I don't get anything?" And it literally, I felt horrible. It made me take a step back and go, oh, wow, he's really struggling with what's going on here. And we put our focus into him then.
Well, and at that young age, his brain isn't able to comprehend fully what's happening. So he just kind of sees the surface level stuff, right?
Exactly.
So when you say you, at that point, kind of put your focus into him, what do you mean by that?
We got him a really good counselor. Yeah. We needed somebody who was outside of the situation to come in and to give him tools to help deal with these big emotions that he was having.
How old was he when he started doing the counseling?
About kindergarten.
Kindergarten, okay. Mm-hmm. And obviously you said he's a freshman in college right now?
Yeah, yep, Gustavus.
So he can articulate himself better than he could then and navigate this better.
For sure.
And now he understands older, like, well, I wasn't getting the attention, but I also didn't have the burden of living with the disease or an illness like my sister had. So he obviously has a different perspective about it now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ella's been through so much. She is our hero. She is the bravest person that all of us know, and we could not be more proud of her.
Well, living this experience, right, with 2 little kids, as a parent, your heart is obviously broken because of what your daughter is going through, 4 surgeries before she was 1. And then hearing your son, Eli, say, "This is hard on me." What advice do you have for parents? Because you guys aren't alone. There are a lot of families who have a sick child who are navigating this right now, and you don't really know how to go about it. You don't really know how to give both kids exactly what they need at the time when they need it, when you're just a lot of times focused on a life or death situation with a child.
Exactly. I think the biggest thing, and this is where we messed up, but the biggest thing is being aware right away and acknowledging that your other child or other children are having a whole experience of their own. It's very different than the sick child, but it's just as important.
So what did you start doing with Eli to kind of help him? I mean, you got him the therapist, and then how did you guys kind of change the family dynamic, or did you?
Right, we started checking in with him, and his counselor really encouraged us to have a spot in our house, and it's talked about in the book. But it was in our family room where he had a bean bag and some of his favorite toys, where when he was having a big emotion, he could go there and just help to regulate himself. And then we could check in with him, which we did often, and try to do some special things with him to make sure that he knew that he was being seen and heard, and that we loved and cared for him just as much as we did for Ella.
Well, tell us about the book.
Yeah, so the book starts off with Eli sharing his journey with having a sick sister and talking about these big emotions, with feeling sad and feeling angry at times and really worried about his sister. It then moves into, and we really wanted kids to know that all feelings are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All feelings are okay. It just matters what you do with those feelings, that matters most. And then it moves into giving kids 3 tips on what they could do when they have big feelings. And the first one is to speak it, to say it out loud. We found that when you say an emotion or how you're feeling out loud, it kind of loses its power over you. And then we as parents could say, okay, yeah, you're feeling angry that we have to sleep at Children's Hospital, for days at a time, or we had to travel to Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus, Ohio for 10 days at one point. And that's hard. That's hard for the other children. So speaking it was huge. Finding that calming space in your house. And then also the last thing was taking belly breaths. It sounds like such a little thing, but when you're having a big emotion, and we do this as adults too, you breathe from your chest.
Yeah.
But when you take belly breaths, it literally helps you regulate that emotion, and it does wonders.
We've had many an expert sit at that very chair and tell us this before about the belly breaths thing. So I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah,
So
it's totally
it's
a thing.
definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Mary Kay, thank you for sharing this book with us and your journey with us and
You're
your story.
welcome. Thank you so much for
best of
having
Ella
me.
and Eli.
We'll post more information for you. A link to buy My Sister Is Sick, What About Me on MinnesotaLive.com.